Stop saying share with him. Ever. Saturday at the park. Luna had her little truck for maybe 2 minutes. Another kid walked over. I said 3 words. She didn't talk to me the whole car ride home.
Those 3 words teach her something terrifying. Loudest crier wins. And the script you just wrote is the same script that turns adults into people who can't say no at work. Stay with me. I'll explain in a sec.
I said, Luna, share with him. Then I literally pulled the truck out of her hand and handed it over.
Congratulations. You just modeled a mugging in front of your child and called it kindness.
A mugging. I was teaching her to be generous.
Picture this. You're at a cafe on your laptop. A stranger says, I want your laptop. You say no. Then the manager walks over, takes it, hands it to him, and tells you to share.
I'd call the cops.
Right. Luna can't call cops. So she cries, and next time she hides the truck under your shirt before you even leave the house.
She literally did that last week. I thought she was being weird.
She wasn't weird. She was smart. She figured out the only way to keep what's hers is to make it invisible to you.
Okay, but she's a kid. She has to learn to share.
Yes, learn, not be forced. Forced sharing teaches 3 things, and none of them is generosity. The third one is the scariest. 1. Loudest crier wins. The kid who screamed louder got the truck. Her brain logs that. Next playdate, guess who's screaming first? 2. Ownership is fake. She thought it was her truck. An adult overruled her. So mine is just a word grown-ups ignore. As an adult, she'll either grip everything in panic or give away anything anyone asks for. Both are damage.
Both feel familiar, honestly.
3. And this is the one that keeps me up. Her feelings don't count. She was still playing. But an adult decided her wanting didn't matter because someone else's wanting was louder. That lesson scales.
Scales how?
A 4-year-old who can't say, I'm not done, becomes a 14-year-old who can't say no when friends pressure her. Who becomes a 24-year-old who can't say no when her boss dumps a project on her at 6 p.m. Friday?
Hold on. From toy truck to office burnout?
Same circuit. The can I say no when something is mine circuit. We build it at 4. We keep using it for the next 30 years.
But you're not a bad parent for doing it. Every parent does.
Exactly. We were all raised this way. You're just doing what nobody taught you. Now let me give you the fix.
Okay, so what was I supposed to do? Let Luna clutch the truck while the other kid stares at me like I'm a terrible dad.
Yes, and here's the magic line. But the trick isn't who you say it to. It's who you don't say it to.
Who don't I say it to?
Don't talk to Luna. Talk to the other kid. Squat down to him and say she's still using it. When she's done, she'll give it to you. Can you wait?
He's 3. He can't wait.
Right. So his parent will redirect him to a different toy. Problem solved without anyone being mugged.
But the other parents are watching. They'll think I'm raising a brat.
They might think that for 5 minutes. Would you rather they think that, or have Luna grow up with broken boundaries for 30 years? And here's the counterintuitive part. When she hears she'll give it when she's done, her grip relaxes. She finishes faster. Usually 2 to 5 minutes later, she hands it over voluntarily.
2 to 5 minutes? That can't be right.
Toy appeal plateaus. She gets enough and puts it down. If you force it, she never gets enough. That truck haunts her for the rest of the afternoon. She wants it back at bedtime.
That's exactly what happened last Saturday. She asked about that truck for 3 days.
Unfinished business. Her body is still trying to complete the play you interrupted.
What about turn taking? Isn't that sharing?
Huge difference. Sharing, in a kid's brain, equals I gave it away forever. Turn taking equals I go first, then it comes back. One feels like loss. The other feels like a gain.
So I use a sand timer?
Sand timer works. But Luna has to agree first. Always give her the choice. Do you want to take turns or finish first? Both are fine answers. Forcing turn-taking is just slow-motion, forced sharing.
Okay. What about older kids? 8, 10 years old. They're not fighting over trucks. They're lending pencils, snacks.
Different stuff, same principle. If a classmate asks to borrow her pencil and she says, no, Your job isn't to override her with, "Don't be selfish." "I don't want to" is a complete sentence.
But other parents will hear, "Your daughter wouldn't lend a pencil."
Let them. A 10-year-old who can hold the line on a pencil is a 15-year-old who can hold the line when friends push her toward something stupid. You're not raising her to be popular. You're raising her to be safe.
Hard pivot. What about tweens? 11, 12. They share phones and snacks with friends constantly.
Here's where it flips. With tweens, the bigger danger is the opposite. They share too much. Phone passwords, photos, half their lunch every day to a kid who never reciprocates.
Wait, give too much?
Kids who were force shared as toddlers become tweens who can't say no to friends. Same circuit. At 4, it was a truck. At 12, it's her phone. At 22, it's her time, her body, her work.
So when she's 11 and a friend asks for her phone, I back her up if she says no.
More than back her up. Coach her ahead of time. It's your phone. You can say no, and you don't have to apologize. Practice the actual words at home so she has them ready. Kids who never practice saying no freeze the first time it counts. The kid who practiced at 4 with a truck has been doing reps for 8 years by the time the phone question comes up.
Saying no at 4 is training for saying no. At 14 is training for saying no to a bad work assignment at 24.
Same muscle. We build it on a toy truck because the toy truck is safe. If we don't build it there, we hope she develops it under pressure later. Most adults never do.
Playdates at our house? When kids come over and Luna hides everything?
Day before, do this. Pick 3 things you don't want to share. We'll put them in your room. She decides. The rest are playdate toys. Once her core is safe, her defensiveness over everything else drops by 80%.
Same principle as adults locking up the good wine before a house party.
Exactly. Adults do this instinctively. Then we deny kids the same right and call it a moral lesson.
Okay, but here's the part I struggle with. I want her to be generous. How do I teach generosity without forcing it?
You model it. You don't enforce it. She watches you give without being asked. She watches you say, "This is yours. I want you to have it." That's the curriculum.
Modeling, not enforcing.
And here's the gift you can do tomorrow. Hand her something of yours, something she knows you love. "I want you to have this." Watch her face. That's generosity being downloaded into her in real time.
Hold on. This skill she's learning, I can say no when something is mine. That's not just a toy thing, is it?
Now you're getting it. Future negotiations at work, conflicts with coworkers, dating, marriage, even setting limits with her own kids. The core skill she needs is, "This is mine, and I decide." She only learns that from being allowed to practice it on small stuff.
And AI can't teach this one.
ChatGPT can help her negotiate a salary, draft a no email, write a polite refusal. But AI cannot stand in front of a 3-year-old with sticky hands wanting her truck and say, "No, this is mine." That muscle she only builds at the park, with you backing her up. There's no other source.
Let me try to summarize. Forced sharing teaches loudest crier wins, ownership is fake, and her feelings don't count. The magic line, she's still using it, when she's done, she'll give it. Older kids, back them up when they say no. Tweens, coach them. Model generosity. Don't enforce it.
100. And if you're a single parent or co-parenting from 2 homes, same rule. You don't need a partner to model boundaries. One adult holding the line teaches her enough.
Homework.
Next time someone wants her toy, your first line is not share. It's Luna, what do you want to do? She might say, in a minute, now, or no. Respect all 3. Every one of those answers is her practicing the most important sentence of her adult life.
Which is,
"This is mine, and I get to decide."
if your kid has had a death grip on the toy moment at the park, drop a comment. We need the solidarity. I read every single one.
Here's your real homework. Save this video. Next time you're at the park and another kid walks up, before you open your mouth, open this back up. Read the magic line. Talk to the other kid, not to Luna. We're not raising kids who share. We're raising adults who give freely and know how to set a boundary. Those two have to coexist, or you get someone broken in one direction or the other. A 4-year-old who says no to a truck becomes a 14-year-old who says no to peer pressure, becomes a 24-year-old who says no to the bad work. Ask. Same muscle. We're just letting her start building it today.